rhymes, beats, and of course, bling. The world of hip-hop is full of passion and character. Meet the people who are keeping hip-hop fresh and proving that talent can come from anywhere.
Hi, I'm Chance. I'm playing a show in Tampa tomorrow night, and I want all those hard of hearing and deaf in the Tampa area to come out and see our show.
Chance found me through Bonnaroo. So I was interpreting for a dram, and Chance was backstage watching, and he's like, "What's that?" Like, I never seen interpretation happen like that before.
We just want to turn up.
And then you look at the deaf community like, yo, we have like our own rapper. He's moving like a rapper, but he's signing too. Okay, this lit too. My name is Matt Maxey. I'm the CEO, creator, founder of DEAFinitely Dope. Being a hip-hop sign language interpreter, we're outside the norm and the usual standard of sign language interpreting. Your mission is to really make sure that this audience who's never really experienced listening to music can see it in a way that they can relate to it with their language, but they can also understand it in its own context without it being blurred or lost in translation.
She said, hola, como esta? She said, konnichiwa. She said, pardon my French. I said, bonjour, mara. Then she said, sabase. And I said, nabule. No matter where I go, you know I love homage.
If somebody says, turn up at the club, I think of how it looks in the club. People are just, let's go. So I'm thinking that's how I would define or show what it means to turn up. Because if I find turn up, it doesn't look the same, it doesn't have the same effect compared to if I say, turn up.
Why toss my filter when she say my life?
My DNA not for imitation, your DNA an abomination.
I can't keep worrying about the things in my life I can't change.
I got my hearing aids when I was 2, so I've always had hearing aids the whole time growing up. College, when I was 18, that was my first time really starting to learn sign language. Hip-hop, rap was like my outlet to just try to practice on my own just so that I could keep up with regular conversation. And then I realized, oh, okay, signing songs is easier too. And then people would see me sign songs and they'd be like, yo, that's cool. I love providing hip-hop and music to another culture that never really had the chance to experience it before. There's nothing out there to where we feel included. So why not create something to where people can feel included and not just be that?
My friend, she gets me cookies.
This is my second mom in New York.
It's a popular jewelry.
Yes, it is.
I make charm for Beyonce. I make 10 pieces for her. And I make a special charm for Dirty Rock. Every night, I like to watch A$AP Rocky music video because I like to watch my merchandise. My name is Eva Sam. My husband say, your name is A$AP Eva.
At this point, you may be wondering, who the is A$AP Eva? And where is this story going? Hell, you might even be asking yourself, what is this story all about? Fair enough. Let's start at the beginning. Eva and her family immigrated to New York from Macau in 1982. Getting into the jewelry business was a no-brainer for Eva. She comes from a long line of jewelers.
We opened Popular Jewelry in 1988, October 3rd in New York. In the beginning, it's difficult.
And then one day, the rap god smiled down on her and sent in
Capitano Wu-Tang Clan, he's the first rapper come to our store. After that, he sent all the people and we start to have a lot of famous people come. Travis Scott, Jaden Smith, Joey Badass, Golding, Young Paris, Wi-Fi Funeral, Macklemore. Famous people come because we do everything on time, make a good job for them, very quick and have a big selection. We have 24 karat gold, platinum, diamond, ruby, emerald. We have silver, we have everything. and have a good personality. I don't treat them like a customer. I treat them like my own kids.
Today was a good day.
Okay, bling, bling, bling.
Bling, bling.
Family and jewelry are synonymous to Eva. In fact, the day after her son was born, she went straight back to work.
I will not quit the job. I'm here every single day.
Popular jewelry is more than the sum of its glittery parts. It's a family, it's a home, and Eva is the...
My customer call me Gold Mother. I have a lot of nicknames, what they give me.
That's really sweet.
Houston rap to me is the backbone of hip hop, but the music that I make is different. There's no one in my lane that's doing what I'm doing. I'm Baldenna Tha King, and I make trail ride rap. Trail ride is basically our culture, it's basically what we love to do. It's really a lifestyle. If you not here to witness it, then you wouldn't understand it. Back in the day, the people before my grandfather used to saddle up their mule, their donkey, backpack, and through the woods, and they made a trail. Well, we don't have woods no more. So we ride up and down the streets, 2 by 2 in a line, representing trail riding. Riding trucks, playing mud, ride horses, get on the party wagon. It'd probably be 4 hours, probably be 5 hours. The numbers vary into the thousands. We have our own community. We have our own little world. You know, you got your blues and you got your Zydeco. It's a Cajun style of music that comes from Louisiana. That's played by a band, an accordion, a rub board, lead guitar. Some people use keyboards. Growing up as a young kid, I was always on a horse, trail riding. So what I did was I interpret all that into my music.
He wasn't born in his country life. I knew he wasn't raised right. Got a taste of this country, girl. My homie went Ray Rice.
Well, when I started rapping, there was really no rap allowed on trail ride. I came in and I wanted to change that, trying to break the barrier for young people to enjoy trail ride because I was a youngster out there on the trail ride. If you had a hobby such as trail riding, it'll pull you away from the street. I know because it's a lot of people that trail ride that used to sell drugs, that used to, you know, do a lot of stuff that wasn't right. Now they come to trail riding and they love my music. The music I make is just for the culture I represent, just for the trail riders, just for the Zydeco artists, just for everything that we do country. I really feel like I had something to do with the changing of the face of trail ride.
This is Alyona. She raps in Ukrainian and speaks proudly about who she is and where she's from. But as most rap fans will soon realize, her life is far from typical.
Взагалі моя історія того, коли ти просто багато років працюєш, робиш свою якусь справу, свято віриш, нікого не слухаєш.
Alyona is a rapper carving out a space all on her own.
Мене звати Альона Альона. Я є реп-виконавиця з України. Я їм молюсь і читаю реп.
Alyona's music has received critical acclaim, which is a big deal because she looks and sounds different from others in the rap scene. She's also one of the few female rappers to rap in Ukrainian, because most Ukrainian rappers perform in Russian.
З дитинства розмовляю на українській мові. Весь свій творчий шлях я шукала однодумців на українській мові. Тому що вона милозвучна, вона дуже збагачена синонімами, і мені легко говорити якісь метафори чи алегорії українськими словами. Просто я щиро люблю цю мову.
Alyona didn't start at the top or in a big city. She grew up in a small region of central Ukraine.
Я не цураюся свого дитинства. Воно було сільським, Ми дуже багато часу проводили на природі, біля річки, біля дерев, в садах, на полях.
It was in her village that she first heard the music that would change her life.
Я познайомилася із реп-музикою, коли мені було 12 років. Мені дали касету, де мав бути якийсь там сучасний рок молодіжний, і там виявився російський реп. Почала слухати, закохалася з якихось там перших нот. Good life.
Alyona doesn't rap about fast cars or Bentleys. She raps about everyday life and for her people, the villagers she grew up with. Her first real hit was about fish. Literally fish. Like the one she grew up seeing in the rivers of her childhood.
Що саме цей кліп став таким близьким для людей. Люди себе десь впізнали, можливо, в ньому.
With millions of views on YouTube and an award for Best Emerging Artists, Alyona doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. She has big plans, not only for herself, but for her beloved country.
Я щасливою, тому що я живу зараз, цей час, і я бачу, як, скажімо так, українські творці – це люди, які роблять креатив в різних сферах, не тільки в музиці. Країна зараз дуже розвивається в цьому плані, я рахую, тому що після будь-якого спаду в нації йде підйом. Зараз є цей підйом.
I'm Pops, the mentor.
And I'm Nicole Paris, the princess.
Beatboxing is just simply making sounds with your mouth, making music with your mouth. When beatbox came to St. Louis in the early 80s, it was always about emulating what the DJ did. So I just started perfecting my skill as I got older. And then my wife, she gets pregnant with Nicole. So I would beatbox up against the belly and Nicole would start twisting. So you would see my wife's belly almost like boom, boom, boom. She liked it. She thought it was funny and cute. And then as Nicole got bigger in the belly, it wasn't cute no more.
At the age of 13 was my first talent show. I just went home and I said, Pops, I just joined the talent show. You're gonna teach me how to beatbox. He taught me how to hold a mic, taught me how to breathe, taught me the basic beat. I went to the talent show, did that. They made me mad at the talent show. They was clapping off beat. And they was like, I then started to add my own thing to what he taught me.
One night I came home from work and as I'm walking in the door, I heard her making all these strange noise. I had to tell her like, that's not beatboxing. No, don't do that, that's corny.
I was like, what?
This is when I had to realize and tell myself, look, this is what she wants to do.
Me and Pops, we beatbox anywhere, all day.
Don't even make a difference.
No, it really don't. We beatbox while cooking, barbershop.
When we're ready to beatbox, it literally
happens.
Doesn't matter. If you go to her YouTube channel, you will see us sitting down, beatboxing. And to some folks, it can look like a competition.
We're not really battling. It's
just jam session, just us having fun. This is how I bond with my child. Even though 160 million people be like, Pops, you lost. Pop, loser. I want her to be the best. I want her to outdo me, not in outdo me like as in a battle, but I want her to just continue to grow and add to beatboxing.